Hey, it's Ethan. Welcome back to another episode of Ethan Touching Grass. Today I'm at Bona Glades in Dade County, Missouri, right by Lake Stockton. We're out here looking for rare plant species, Mononeuria minima, aka Geocarpon or earth fruit. Federally endangered plant, only found on like sandstone glades in this part of Missouri and some other spot in Arkansas. But a tiny little plant, absolutely teeny tiny. But a fascinating plant nonetheless. So let's see if I can find some. Right here we got Viola rafflenesqui, fully blooming right now. They were kind of just budding up earlier today, but now they're just fully showing off right now. Those nice nectar guides going on. We also got a bunch of this tiny bluette, Houstonia pusilla. Seen a lot of this today, and thought I saw the freaking. I don't know the guts are right there.
There's a huge patch of them right here.
Oh, I believe it.
Violets, that is.
Ooh, we got more violets.
Yeah, with
Oh wow.
geranium right there.
Hell yeah, look at that. Hella violets.
Geranium.
And hella hawks out too. There's a teeny little guy over there.
There's some bluettes back here.
Yeah, and some bluettes. Very beautiful. Holy hell, it actually really is that small. There's a dime for reference. Mononeuria minima, Geocarpon. Look at how freaking tiny it is. One of the only native succulents to Missouri. And we get a few, but this one's definitely the rarest. But yeah, it sure looks like it. Teeny tiny. They weren't kidding. They weren't kidding about the minima part. Beautiful rare plants. I'm glad I got to see this today. It's not fully blooming yet, but I imagine it will be in a few weeks. Alright, found even more Geocarpon over here. Look at the size of this thing compared to my freaking nail. Danny, I love them. And just appreciate this nice open area of the glade here. Beautiful channel sandstone. Carboniferous aged, 110-ish million years old. I was over there appreciating some bluettes and lichens. Oh, what you got over there?
This is dumb, but it's a little lichen and it looks like Shrek's ears.
Oh yeah, it's a little pixie cup, a little Caldonia species. Beautiful. Check out these interesting potholes in this very wet part of the glade right here. And the nice oak there. But quite sopping, and I believe it's another Geocarpon. That might be something else actually. But very sodden. There's a little Houstonia too. Seeing a lot of those today. It opens up over there. I'm gonna check it out. Glade's kind of opening up a little bit over here. Seems to get pretty open back there, but got a lot of polytrichum here. Pretty notable glade species. Getting real soppy over here too. From the freaking rains we've been getting. And these oaks over here, probably blackjack. They could be up to 100 years old or so. Slow growing on these glades. Got some Claytonia. Elsie's something. Ooh, a caterpillar.
He's running. He's going fast.
Where's he at?
Look.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Fast little bugger.
Mm-hmm.
Probably venomous. I'm not going to touch him. But
I wouldn't.
beautiful. Okay, so something that could be confused for the Geocarpon here is this stuff. This is a Sedum pulchellum, aka widow's cross. It's kind of in a small diminutive form right now. It's an annual succulent, though, in the family Crassulaceae. It'll get a little taller than this, bloom in about April, early May, and die, put out a bunch of seeds, and continue on. But yeah, they can kind of look like the Mononeuria, the Geocarpon, whatever. But it is not. It is a more common plant. Find them in pretty pretty commonly in glades and forests. We also got more of the Mania fragrans, I believe, right there, in bigger mounds, bigger populations. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. Beautiful. Yeah, very diminutive looking guy. You wouldn't think much of it if you saw it at first, but super rare. Only found in a few areas. At least I believe. This could be sedum. I could be fucking up, but it's viola. But seems to be pretty abundant in this particular area. Very small, very small. Over here in a freaking mat, kind of looks like just dirt. But if you look closer, it's a liverwort. Mania fragrans, aka fragrant macewort. And it's got a little fragrance. Oh, it's kind of peppery. I see why they call it macewort. That makes sense. But look closely at that. It does look like a little liverwort. What a nice guy. Check out this interesting geologic formation. Looks like there's little fractures going through with some erosional features. And Elle just told me she just found Hypericum gentianoides right there. Hyperaceae. It's kind of dormant right now, but typical acidic glade lover. Look at this little babbling brook. And just the carpet of freaking polytrichum over there. Elle's feeling whimsical. Yeah. Well, look at all that color over there too. The different tones of green and brown. And in the freaking water too. There's all sorts of stuff. Life. What a nice spot. What a beautiful spot. We found the most whimsical spot over here. All that freaking polytrichum moss and reindeer moss, cladonia. And then just a nice little population right here of Estonia pusilla. You can kind of get a feel for the foliage here too. Opposite arrangement. Just a little guy. I love him. It's been a day of little guys. Look at how cute he is. Coffee family, Rubiaceae. They got little guys here. And all sorts of polytrichum.
How can you tell it's in the coffee family?
It's got 4 petals. That's the biggest giveaway. Opposite arrangement to the leaves as well is a good way to tell. But yeah, little guy. Okay, go. Look at that. Beautiful. Right over here, we got a pretty interesting crest species. I'm not entirely sure which one it is, but it's probably native. It's got some interesting leaves, texture to it. A little more spaced out than some of the other ones I've seen, but Brassicaceae, that's all I can really narrow it down to. But it's blooming right now, so, that's something. There's also this, really interesting orange lichen, epiphytic lichen, specifically. Some growing on this stick right here, too. Yeah, let me get a nice zoom-in shot for you guys. It's like orange caps, but kind of a yellow lichen. It's all over these branches. There's more of that brassica. All sorts of brassicas out here. It's brassica season. Even amongst the shittiest soil, mushrooms be growing out here. I'm not sure what kind of mushroom he is, but it's got some gills, so it could be a lot of things. But see what Annette thinks. I might be wrong on this, but don't crucify me if I am. This is, I believe, Texas saxifrage, Micranthes texana, I believe. I could be wrong. It looks like saxifrage to me, though. It's got nice, 5 stigmas in there. Kind of a nice inflorescence, sort of, sticking right out the ground. Very nice. And we got some more Estonia, of course. More of just these little potholes, like probably little nodules popped out of these. Interesting geologic formation. Very interesting. Got a little plantago, I think, right there. I don't see much geocarpon in this area, but definitely when we first walked in. All right, that's all I got for this video. I will say, if you do decide to come here, parking can be a little sketchy. You kind of park on the side of this freaking highway here. So, you know, you bushwhack a little bit, but it's just right past these cedars right here. But, oh yeah, there's hella bagworm here too. Right there. All over these guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one, whatever that is. Peace.